repertoire every semester.
So the next song that we're going to play is called Poncho Bebe, and this is done on the zambonias, on the panpipes, and some information about the panpipes is that they come in sets like this. So this is the arca, this is the ida, and this is the male, and this is the female is male. And the way that we play these, the style in the next piece that we'll be performing is a performing style called hocketing. And so what that means is that when you have these two sets, each one of us is only going to play one half of this instrument, which means that we each only have one half of the note. So to play an entire scale or entire melody, we have to work together to sort of create the melody together. And it's a communal way of music making that is sort of representative of participatory music making that happens quite a bit in the Andes region in South America. And Hannah, do you want to talk about the first piece we did?
Yeah, so the first song that we played is a parqueada, and it's played with this instrument called a carca. And they come in 3 different sizes that are tuned as a set. So this is the big one, medium is like a medium one, and then there's a smaller one as well. And yeah, those 3. So this set is tuned in intervals of fourths and fifths, and so it's and it's wide tuning, so it's a very different type of harmony than what you might be used to with Western music. But this instrument is used for protests and for showing the strength of a community. So it's an indigenous instrument, and every year that people will come down from the mountain or up from the valley, and they will take the square. And they play this instrument on the way down. And they play it really loud and overblown. And it's sometimes called an Andean saxophone because of that overblown tone. But it shows the strength and the unity of their community. And then when they get down to the square, they have a mock battle. And sometimes people actually get hurt in these mock battles. So if you get caught in the thick of that, this is a pretty chunky instrument. You can use it as a weapon. So yeah.
This is why we wave them in the protest. So we're burning up here, and I imagine you guys are too. You can grab a plate and use it as a fan. I think it's a good idea. So if you feel like it, please do that. We wanted to also, before we continue, just thank the people that supported this event. Normally we do our Peña Andina. Peña is like a musical evening of Andean music. We usually do it at one of our houses, and we just invite a few people because our houses aren't that big. But this semester we had the invitation from the Hale Cultural Black Center here to perform here. This is also our space for our class, and so we're super grateful to the center for giving us this space. And we also had the support from the Department of Spanish and Portuguese, the Center for Latin American Studies, and one of the Humanities Institute's working groups called Performance as Pedagogy. So thanks to all those people. If you're here, we really appreciate it. before James says ojos azules, can we scoot those toyos a little bit back? This is making me really nervous. Scoot them just a little bit back so you can step on it.
Our next piece is called Ojos Azules, which is a huayno peruano written in the 1940s. And one of the interesting things about huayno peruanos is that they're played crying in many instances. So not only are they sad, as you may pick up from the lyrics, but one of the purposes of the artist is to not only cry through our words, but also cry through our instruments. So enjoy.
Ojos azules, playing our Afro-Peruvian music. And this semester is actually the first semester that we decided to add 2 Afro-Peruvian pieces, and it's just kind of to give visibility to and attention to the cultural diversity in the Andes.
And these pieces come from a 60s and 70s grassroots movement revival, where they use a lot of natural instruments like the cajon. So these are all really handy instruments. Like the cajon is just a drawer that can be pulled out of your like bedroom and used to, you know, make a beat on. And also the donkey jawbone called a quijada, and it's just what it is, a donkey jawbone that's used for percussion. So that's where a lot of these instruments come from. And
We have a very special player on stage with us today. challenging because it's very different than the panpipes and the Andean repertoire that we usually do. But many times people think that the Andes is just mestizo people and indigenous people. But we actually have a tremendous diversity, ethnic diversity in this region, and the Afro-Andean, Afro-Latino, Afro-Peruvian is one of them. But there are pockets of all different types of ethnicities with their own unique musical styles. So for us it was a challenge because they have a lot of syncopated rhythms, different types of instruments, things like that. But it gave us an opportunity to learn a lot about Afro-Peruvian culture. I don't know, Mari, if you're going to ever teach us the festejo, but Mari knows how to dance festejo. I don't know if you know how to dance lo also. So the previous piece was festejo. Say again?
We do a little bit of dancing, so you can stand up.
Yeah, you can. I wanted to recognize the members of the band. Thank you for a great of the band. Yes, of the class. We had a great semester, and I just wanted to thank you all for that. We had a couple of our soloists, so it was Mari Novoa and James Lowe. And Dana Robinson and Justin Bland, also on the previous song, soloist. We have Andrea and Amy, who are sisters here, both from the Southern Cone. We played the Romanian panpipe on one of our songs. We're not purists, so we just threw it. We had a Romanian panpipe and we were curious about it, and so we figured out how to throw it in, and you did an amazing job. We have Luther Nolan and Claudia Nolan. Yay! Ana Castro. Since its beginning, so since we started the group in 2014, Erin was there, and Gordon Ulmer is also a longtime member of the group, and James is a returning on and off member, but always indispensable. And we have Anna Maxey also with us from the drama and dance department, right? Dance department. So we have a really eclectic mix of people from all over campus. Did I forget anybody? Oh, yes, I did. So Claire Melbourne couldn't be here with us, but she's also in the dance department. And I think that the fact that we had dancers this semester was really important because we always play the music, but a lot of times we forget about the dancing. And the music and the dancing is one and the same, so we should really integrate all of it. So we had a few opportunities to try it out. Did I forget someone? I said Dana now? Okay, thank you. Thank you all for coming, and we're going to do one more piece for an encore, whichever one you guys would like. Ooh. Paloma? Okay. Vámonos con la paloma. Kai, last chance to come on stage. Kai. Kai, come on stage.